What's up, surf fans? This is Ted Indo with another edition of the EpicTV Surf Report. It's that time of year again, another winter and yet another media storm about whether or not someone has surfed the biggest wave ever. On Monday the 28th, the Brazilian Carlos Burle dropped into an absolutely gigantic wall of water at Nazaré, Portugal. By Tuesday, the video was already up on the internet, set to the song O Fortuna, which you will probably recall as the classical music song that filmmakers always use when they want you to know that what you're watching is going to change the very fabric of the world. But first, let's give credit where credit's due, because Burle's wave was something straight out of Revelations. It's one of those waves that's so big, you actually breathe a sigh of relief as the lip finally reaches its apex and begins to throw out into the flats. You know those waves you paddle over with your heart and your colon on the biggest day of the year at your local break? Well, this wave was actually as big as you think those waves are. Bigger even. So now the great discussion begins. Was it the biggest wave ever? Honestly, I just don't want to go there again. I don't want to do it. Please, we were in this exact same position about 9 months ago when Garrett McNamara, also at Nazaré, on what looks like almost the exact same position on the reef, dropped into a gigantic wave. It was fantastic. Let's be real now. We all take wave height far, far too seriously. It doesn't matter if Burle or McNamara's waves were 50 feet, 150 feet, or 1,050 feet. They were gigantic, amazing waves. And that's really all I care about. The only people who are really obsessed with arbitrary measurements like wave height are the people who run industries based on arbitrary measurements. Here I'm referring to the XXL Awards and Guinness and all the rest of them who want you to think that world records are an important thing. In surfing anyway, they're not. When's the last time you actually even read a Guinness Book of World Records? I think I was about 10. You know why that is? Because most of their records are full of shit. They're really arbitrary. I went on their page the other day and looked some up. There are things like, who's got the biggest drum set in the world? Or who sells the biggest retail hot dog? Who cares? You can actually go onto their site. I swear to God, you can go onto their site, make up your own record, and then set it yourself. Go ahead and try. So while you're thinking of a way to ink your name to the global tablets of arbitrariness, here's my suggestion. Forget about wave height, forget about the way the wave breaks, forget about the politics and these silly awards and world records, and just focus on the transcendental amazingness of the wave that Burle rode on Monday. It's just incredible, as was McNamara's before him. There is no number high enough to put on waves like that, and that's what makes them so special. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the Surf Report. But remember, it doesn't mean much if you aren't interacting with it, so take a moment and leave your 2 cents at the bottom.